The project being submitted by Arepeb is about trying to include women refugees or recently resettled women in economic and business regime of the ESC, especially the agribusiness. This project is unique in the sense that it brings the always left out women who are the refugees or recently settled women who are left out of the business regime of the ESC. It tries to build the business skills and give them information on how they can be integrated in agribusiness. And we know that they have been working in agriculture since their childhood, but their level of engagement is ends at the harvest, and then post-harvest handling, marketing, and whatever is left to men. So we want to look at the Burundi recently resettled women, and we want to look at the Tanzanian refugees, the Burundi refugees are working who live in Tanzania. How can we build their skills so that they can also be part of the East African and the Africa continent-wide trade regime by building agribusiness skills? What's the value position? We are very sure that if the recently resettled refugee women are capacitated in the area of understanding the business skills, agricultural business skills, they are readily able to integrate, because we have tried this with local out-of-school women in Tanzania who have been trained in agribusiness skills, and they are now faring very well and earning so much out of the agriculture production. Our model of business is that we are going to do a mapping of the refugee or recently settled women that we will target. We will also liaise with authorities that um, deal with the refugees and those that deal with recently settled women to see who are the potential women. We will also take demonstrating sites, sessions, and orientation sessions to these women on how value chains operate and how the East African trade regime, especially the agribusiness trade regime, operates. We will also provide mentorship for these women. Our compatible is that we are the first organization that is looking at the plight of women from a regional perspective and how we can integrate the women in the refugee women or regionally settled women in the business regime of the ESA, because they've been literally been excluded. We believe as an organization that post-conflict resettlement of women is very important, because most of the time, since they have no skills, when they're resettled, they end up going into delinquency and other things. So as part of our peace building and making the women resettle, we are going to do this project. What is our future vision? Our future vision is for us to be the reference center, the center point to which the women who have been resettled or refugees will have to refer or be mentored to be part of the business regime. And we want them to be added to the statistics of business and trade in the region and on the continent. We also would like to empower these women not only to undertake agriculture, but also to profit from the agriculture and the value chain. We would like them to be part of the larger scale levels of the value chains in agricultural production, because we know they have mastered the skill of agriculture since their childhood. We'd also like in future to advocate to the Burundi and Tanzanian governments to ensure that the interventions for development, trade, and whatever also cover these women who are mostly marginalized and have not been part of the business regime. So we would like to create a bridge between the government's interventions and how these women can be brought in. We are asking for a project fund of $20,000, which will be used 60% for the project costs and the 40% for monitoring and other staff issues. We have attached a profile of the organization and the skills that are available among its team. We have peace building skills, we have women and gender skills, we have agricultural development skills, agribusiness skills, trade and integration skills. We have agroeconomists. We have among the skills, we have a consulting company which deals in regional integration that is working with us. Thank you.